What's going on YouTube? This is your boy, the Chocolate Bay. This is gonna quick video, as you guys know. Okay, I want to discuss Andrew Gillum. Now, he sat down with Tamron Hall, and they discussed his whole incident that took place a couple months ago with him being in a hotel room with this naked white guy that's a prostitute or escort and drugs laying around, stuff like that. Nonetheless, he did admit to being bisexual. To many of us, when we saw the picture of him laying down, in the bathroom, completely naked, drunk like a skunk, I'm not sure if he took something. According to him, he did not. But I don't get what people of color, why their conceived notion of black men being bisexual is just such something that's taboo, something that's not appropriate, something that's horrible. Many black men, I'm a gay black male, many black men as well as black women, they're bisexual. Sexuality isn't like you're gay or you're straight. It's on a scale. You might find certain women or men that you're intrigued by, that you find perhaps sexually intriguing, or that you find that you're very, very attracted to sexually. So I don't understand what the problem is, and I think the Bible as well, and these standards, these heterosexual norms that society tell us, no, you can't do that. Especially in the black community, no, you can't be gay. You have to be, heterosexual with a wife in the church, two kids, a dog, and a fence. And that's not necessarily correct. I think many people are taken back by his wife being, well, according to the wife, she knew that he was bisexual. So they looked pretty comfortable. It looked like a normal setting that she might have been okay with him being bisexual. So many people can't believe, oh, how dare a black woman accept this black man as bisexual. But I'm just like, bisexuality, I don't think it's anything wrong with that. But for me, will it work? No, either you're going to be with me or that's it. But for him and his wife, she's okay with him being bisexual. He's okay with him being bisexual. Nonetheless, it works for them and that's fine, but I don't understand what people's gripes are about. If she accepted, the wife does, and it works for their marriage, them as a couple, then it's fine. I don't believe people should have, negative stuff to say if it works within that marriage, that group. So for people to be so outraged and just but I'm just like, if she accepts it, they're in a marriage together, it's cool. So I don't find a problem with that if she accepted. Also, he talked about him being in rehab for alcoholism, according to him, as well as therapy. And he got a lot of help with therapy and stuff like that. But I do also want to reiterate as well, or say that in the black community, being gay is something that's a no-no. So a lot of these men that are perceived to be straight or have a lot of masculine characteristics, they try to pass off as being heterosexual, in which they are not, or they're bisexual. But I think through religion and how we're brought up, they feel like they can't escape that they have to live this life that's a lie. And I think that's how a lot of diseases are spreaded, how a lot of infidelity, because if you feel like you can't be your natural self, that you have to hide behind something that you're not, then it's going to be a lot of issues. And, men and women, people have urges. So, I was listening to him saying that he's bisexual, but I'm just like, what if you want to, he was saying you could still be bisexual and be committed to one person, man or woman. However, you can still be faithful. But I'm just like, that's a little bit in limbo, because if you have these desires, if you're married to a woman and he's a man and you're bisexual, and you have a desire at that moment to be with a man, how is that going to work? Urges are strong, you guys, as you guys know, adults. So as a man, you might want another man at that moment. It'll be hard to say, no, I can't do that because I'm married to a woman. Those urges are strong. So I think that's an issue. But I think if people would be more accepting and more inviting regarding sexuality in our community, they don't tell us to explore your sexuality, explore what you like, what you enjoy. It's the Bible says this, you have to do this, man and a woman, man. My mom would even mention, before I came out, about Sodom and Gomorrah. I've heard that several times. And I think if people would accept men and women for whom they are, opposed to trying to make them fit in this box of who they should be, we will have less chaos, more acceptance, more love. But until people start accepting people for who they are, there will always be down low men, down low women, infidelity, diseases, a lot of stuff because people can't fully be who they are. So if they can't be who they are, then what are they going to do? They're going to be in a closet. They're going to be very discreet. They're going to live a tale of lies because they can't be who they are. And even with gay men, we sometimes stereotype other heterosexual males saying, "Oh well, he's gay," or "they like this," or "I can't believe she believed that story." No, it's just like he might be bisexual according to him and her because they're living a life. That's what they say. We can't sit there and judge them on what they do. Nonetheless, we know that people do lie regarding their sexuality. Men, when they want a certain career or they want a certain status, they will marry a woman, have kids because they want to try to attain that type of, image. So it does happen, but for the time being, we just have to accept what he says, that he's bisexual, and his wife accepts his bisexuality, and if she's cool with it, that works. But I think many people are so objective because they don't quite understand, well, how could you want both, or how could a black woman accept such from a black man? And I don't agree with that. I'm a gay man. I've met women who I thought were beautiful. I felt like certain people I might have connected with on an emotional level, not sexually, but emotional, that I thought were beautiful, that I could see myself being with in a certain way. So I think it's certain levels to sexuality. Not everybody is completely gay, and not everybody is completely straight. Like you might meet some people that you are attracted to, that you like in a certain way, not necessarily sexual, and some you could meet a woman and be like, well, damn, she's beautiful. I would love to experience that, but not, want her in that certain type of manner. But yeah, I do believe bisexuality, well, sexuality period is on a scale. No one is completely heterosexual. No one is completely gay. And I think if we would be more accepting and more inviting regarding sexuality, we wouldn't have the down lowness, diseases, a lot of infidelity. Because once those urges kick in, it's hard to deny them and be like, I'm with a woman, I can't, even though I want to be with a man. Y'all know we're adults. That ain't gonna happen. He or she, they're gonna end up cheating. So, but comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.